Bonjour tout le monde. Today we're going to look at the near future tense. The near future tense is used to describe an action which is going to happen. This verb is key, going to happen. For example, I am going to play, he is going to be, or she is going to study, and so on. In French, the verb has two parts. The verb to go, which is aller in the present tense, followed by an infinitive verb. And the infinitive verb is the action that you are going to do. The good news is that the near future tense is never irregular. And once you have learned how to form it, it always follows the same pattern. So let's have a look at what that pattern is. Here is the verb aller. And here is a list of infinitives. Now, arguably the most difficult bit of the near future tense is remembering how to conjugate the verb aller. That is, taking it from its infinitive form and putting a personal pronoun in front, and then knowing how it works across the various people. So we've got je vais, I go, or I am going. Remember, there are two translations of this. Tu vas, you go, or are going. Il va, he goes or is going. Elle va, she goes or is going. On va, we go, are going. Nous allons, we go, are going. Vous allez, you, plural, go or are going. Ils vont or elles vont. So masculine and feminine, they go or they are going. Now, for the purposes of this task and this topic, we've chosen these infinitives because we're talking about future jobs. So we've got faire, to do, travailler, to work, aller, to go, étudier, to study, être, to be, devenir, to become, aider, to help, trouver, to find, and gagner, to earn money, or in another context, it might mean to win. Once we start thinking in different tenses, it is a good idea to start learning the relevant time phrases. So here again, thinking about future plans, future jobs, we're going to try and use these ones today. Un jour, one day, à l'avenir, in the future, plus tard, later on, or this one, which I quite like, quand je serai grand, or quand je serai grande, and we add the E if we are female. And this one means when I am older. Okay? So let's just recap that. We've got the verb to go, which is aller, and we're going to follow it by an infinitive. And that gives us our future tense, the idea of going to do something. Okay, I'm going to put this to one side, but I want to keep it to hand so that I can refer back to it when we practice forming the future tense. Right. So let's see if you can spot the mistakes below. I'm going to remind you that we're going to use the verb aller followed by the infinitive. So we need to make sure that both those parts are present. So this is an example. Je travaillais avec le public. So what have we got here? I, this is an infinitive because it ends in er. I to work with the public. Which bit are we missing? We're missing the bit of aller. So we're going to look back at our chart. And here is I go or I am going. So what we actually want to say is I am going to work with the public. So, je vais travailler avec le public. Okay? So let's just recap. There's your bit of aller. And there is your infinitive, making sure that it ends in an er. Okay, let's have a go at the next one. Il mangeait une pizza. He to eat a pizza. So once again, we've got our infinitive, but we have not got our bit of aller in front of it. So quick double check. Il va is he is going. So we want to say he is going to eat a pizza. Il va manger une pizza. There you go. Bit of aller followed by the infinitive, which ends in ER. Let's look at B. Nous réparer les voitures. Okay, we to repair the cars. Again, we appear to have the infinitive, but we are missing our bit of aller. Okay, let's see if we can remember what the nous form is of aller. Here it is, nous allons. We are going. So let's change this and make it correct. Nous allons réparer les voitures. So now it says we are going to repair the cars or cars. I'm going to do this last one with you, and then you can pause the video and see if you can complete them on your own. Je vais aller être professeur. Okay, so I have got my bit of aller here, so that's good, je vais. But I appear now to have two infinitives. So what it's actually saying is I am going to go to be a teacher. So we've actually got too many infinitives. What we actually want to say is I am going to be. So I am going to get rid of that one so that it becomes, oh, falling into the trap there. Je vais être professeur. Now it says I am going to be a teacher. Remember, in English we say a teacher, but in French we don't need that in front of the profession, in front of the job. Okay, D. Have a look at this one and see if you can complete the mistakes in D, E, F and G. Pause the video and then come back and carry on watching me correct the mistakes. Okay. Right, so here we've got il va aller aider les animaux. Here is our bit of aller, il va. We've got the same problem again. We have got two infinitives. So he is going to go to help animals. So just like in the previous one, we need to get rid of this aller. It's a common mistake when we're practicing the near future. Okay, so it actually should be il va aider les animaux. Okay. E. Nous allons aller devenir coiffeur. Okay, there's our bit of aller, but we've still got two infinitives. We do not need this aller, so I'm going to take that one out and correct it. We are going to become hairdressers. Okay. Let's have a look at this one. Elle va de l'argent. She is going some money. We need to think of an infinitive there. She is going some money. So let's check our infinitive list. And if we go down here, there is really only one that's going to fit that context. She is going to earn some money. Okay, so let's remember that, gagner, and let's pop that in. She is going to earn money. Good. And the last one. Je vais chanteuse. Here's our bit of aller. What are we missing? Yep, we're missing the infinitive. Chanteuse is singer. It's the female form of singer. So we could choose here. We could choose either she is going to be a singer or she is going to become a singer. I'm going to choose devenir. Okay. Je vais devenir chanteuse. So now it says, I am going to become a singer. Right. Okay. So now we're going to move on to looking at these 10 sentences. Again, I'm going to start doing them with you. We've got to conjugate the verbs using the information that we've already practiced. As you can see, I've got 10 sentences here, and I have put in bold the bit that comes from aller in French. So we've got to make sure we get the right bit of aller followed by our infinitive. So let's see if we can practice the first one together. Right. I am going. There it is, je vais. This is the infinitive. We just talked about this one, didn't we? Je vais, there it is, to earn. Je vais gagner de l'argent. I am going to earn money. Bit of aller followed by infinitive. Great. Next one, I am going to be a lawyer. So we know now that I am going is je vais. Let's check to be. There it is, être. And the French for lawyer, avocat. Okay. Next one, here we go. I am going. We know already that this is je vais. Let's think about the infinitive. There it is, to work. Going back to double check our list, travailler. In a café. Dans un café. And now we're changing from I am going to he is going. So let's take special care with this one. Check our list. Il va, he is going. Il va, to where. I haven't got that on the list, but hopefully you can remember that it begins with P and it is porter, ending in ER. Porter un uniforme. Okay, il va porter un uniforme. There's our bit of aller followed by our infinitive. Okay, if you can now see what is going on here, pause the video and you can carry on completing 5 through to 10. And then when you're ready, come back to the video and you can see the work that I have done. Okay, I am going to finish now 5 through to 10. She is going. Elle. Let's double check. Elle va. Double check. To help. There it is. To help. Elle va aider. Les animaux. We are going to university. Let's check that one. Nous allons. And there you have it. Okay, all of those have now been translated. They all have a bit of aller. They should all be followed by an infinitive. Okay, And there you have it. You have the near future tense. So make sure that next time you want to express what you want to be in the future, what job you want to have, you think about this task and carefully form the near future tense. Ok, bon courage, merci.